welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you were one of my 202 subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in another week, for being patient with me, and for being so supportive of me. I really appreciate it, and I just want to continuously say thank you. If it wasn't for you, I would not be here, still pushing, trying to get this done. Okay, so I know for a little bit that I have diverted because I wanted to make myself a bit more flexible and a bit more being able to give to you guys, my viewers, diversity. And so I just want to let y'all know that at some point, yes, I have to go back to the reason why I started this YouTube channel, and that main reason was to continue to motivate people, push people, and let them know, hey, don't ever give up on your dreams. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever give up on yourself. And so today's video, one of my friends, she has decided to be a part of this motivational journey with me. I literally asked her if, you know, she would like to do a video, you know, motivating others, and her immediate answer was yes, I'd love to. She asked me when I would need the video. I gave her a date, and she produced before the time. And I'm super grateful because I've been so busy myself too, trying to focus on school, and there's a lot going on in my personal life. So I've kind of not been able to put any video out for like the last week, and I gotta stay on top of it. I gotta make sure that every week I try to produce at least one video so you guys can be entertained and also, you know, be fulfilled, be my subscriber. You know what I'm saying? You subscribe for a reason, and I'm grateful for that. So anyway, this person, I have known her for over 10 years. We trained together, so we were squad Zayad. We ended up working in the same unit back home, so that was pretty dope, and we became really cool, really close over time. I think I've seen Candice a couple times since I've been here in the States, and I also spent one of my 4th of Julys with her when I was in my new body. When I was skinny as hell, when I had just graduated from army training, and I went to see her. I spent 4th of July with her. I think that was like 2018. So I think that was the last time I physically seen her, I think, okay? But I'm so grateful when me and my friends, not even friends, my sister, because I consider her to be a sister. When me and my sisters can get together and we can talk about life as grown people, it makes me feel super happy. It makes me feel grateful that God blessed me with people like this in my life. And so she decided to share her journey and, you know, some of her personal life with us, what motivates her, what inspires her, and what pushes her to keep going. And so I'm super excited to introduce to y'all. Okay, I was gonna say Mrs., but should I say Miss? Because honestly, I love both her last names. Okay, so it's Mrs. Britton Jonquil. Okay, y'all. You heard what I just said? Jonquil. Don't get it, don't mess it up. It's Jonquil. But anyway, without further ado, let me introduce to you guys Candice, my sister and my friend, and most of all, my squaddy. Come true, girl.
Hi guys, I'm Candice. Chev asked me to do a video for her, and I've been thinking for the past couple of days, what should I do this video on? I have no idea. And I was talking with a friend just now, and she's like, girl, just talk. So here I am, gonna talk. All right. So I've known Chevelle for, oh my God, over 10 years. So we went into training together. We were both police officers, and crazy thing, we both migrated. She migrated a couple months, or I think a year before I did. I'm actually in Florida now. But I'm not obviously a motivational speaker. I am a mother, I am a wife, and I teach career education at a middle school currently. I'm also starting my small business, in air quotes, starting my small business because I do crafting. But I can say to you that it doesn't matter how hard life is, never give up. And I know a lot of people would say, oh, never give up. It's easier said than done. You get stressed, you get depressed. Talk about me. Let's talk about me for a few minutes, right? So my mother died when I was 8 years old. And she was very sick. She died. My sister was 1 year old. My sister turned 1, and like 2 months later, my mother died. So my sister has no idea who my mother is. Me, for example, I have some memories of her. Now, after my mother died, in my arms, obviously, after my mother died, I was, I guess, I don't want to say tossed around from family to family, but I was. And then I ended up living with my uncle and his wife, who I can safely say that she took care of me and my sister more than any other family did. So she was my mother. It wasn't easy. It was not easy. I went out on my own when I was about 16 years old. I did not graduate from high school. I left high school when I was in the 10th grade, not by choice, but because I had family issues and the living situation was not ideal, and I decided I was going to venture out on my own. I made it. I was working for a beauty supply store. I knew everything about it. I pride myself on excellent customer service, even to this day. That's one thing I value, and if I go somewhere, I can tell them, hey, your customer service was excellent, because that's one thing I can say that I pride myself on. But yeah, I was working at a beauty supply store. I did lie about my age, because who's gonna hire a 16 or a 17-year-old? No one. I didn't have any educational background, because I left school at a very early age. And then I decided, hey, you know what? I need to go to evening classes. I'm still in Jamaica. I need to go to evening classes. I need to try to find something to fend for myself, to do something. So I went, and I took 4 subjects. I got all 4 subjects. And then I decided I was going to do 2 more. I ended up getting those 2. And I still felt like, hey, there was more. I needed more. Now I moved from where I was. I moved from one city in Jamaica. It's called Parish. So I moved from one parish, which is in the country, to a totally different parish, which is in the town. So I moved from Mandeville and I went to Kingston. And I started working in Kingston. For all those who are in Kingston, in Super Plus food store, Halfway Tree, it's not there anymore. That's where I used to work as a cashier. And then I was there for a while until I decided, you know what? This is not cutting it. I need more. How can I get more? I went. I heard there was going to be a test / interview for police officers for recruitment, and I went ahead and took the test. Big up yourself, Nigel Bennett. I did the test and I passed, and then I was told, after a few processes, and I was told, hey, you're gonna go into training. That is what I did. I was there for about 6 months, and then after training, I was officially a police officer. Life was not easy. I can tell you that. My thing was persistence. My thing was keep trying, never giving up. And for me, I feel like if I try and it doesn't work, then okay, I'm going to move on. I'm not going to linger on that. I'm not going to sit on it and say, oh my God, it didn't work out. What am I going to do? I'm freak out. I am a warrior, I can tell you that. And I think I'm kind of an empath also. I empathize a lot with people. But I can tell you that being in an environment with people who care about you is essential. I felt I had no one until I went into the police force. I met someone at the time. She was a sergeant, and I can tell you, she molded me. She took me under her wings and she encouraged me. I ended up, pushing barriers more than I thought I would have because I had some form of encouragement. I'd rather try 1,000 times and fail than to sit and not try at all. That's one thing I can say. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from. Yes, sometimes we're embarrassed about our environment. We're embarrassed about where we're from. We're embarrassed about what we've been through. Heartache and pain, the loss of a loved one, the loss of a child. I lost a child. I was devastated, but am I going to sit there and not say, you know what? Things are going to get better. Am I going to sit there and say, I will never have another child again. I'm gonna just wallow in my pity. No, I had to get up. I had to try again, right? So I'm telling you this. It doesn't matter who you are, what you are, where you are. Friends matter. Trying again, having people around you who you can rely on, who you can trust, right? You are going to have people who aren't there directly for you, and it's time we open our eyes to see, hey, not everyone is my friend, and they don't have to be your friends, because people are in your lives for a reason, and there is a season for everything. There is a season to grow. There's a season to go to the gym. There's a season for you to lose weight. There's a season for you to travel. There's a season for you to learn new things. And personally for me, I try to make learning a part of my daily routine. Whether it's learning about my child, I have a 5-year-old, whether it's learning new things about my child, what is she interested in, learning things about me, trying to find myself and figure out what I want to do, what I want to become, because I'm 34, but I'm still young. I think I'm still young. I think I still have a lot of fun. There's a lot more fun I can have. There's a lot of things I can do. Trying not to go off key, but I'm just making one point. Have one person in your life, even one, because no man is an island. No man is an island. Everybody needs somebody, even one person. So have at least one person in your life that you can trust, that you can confide in, because we all need that one person, whether it's your mother, your sister, your brother, your spouse, whoever it is. Let off some stress, let off some steam, and try your very, very best to just be you, to be open. Because if you're around people also and you can't be yourself, then they're not your real friends. They're not for you. If you want to curse, if you want to swear, if you want to act a fool, if you want to be a weirdo, you should be that person. And whoever you're around, they shouldn't feel offended. You shouldn't feel bad or weird being who you are around people you're saying are your friends. Anyhow, take care of yourselves. Be good to yourselves, because if you don't take care of you, if you're not good to you, no one else will.
I just want to send a huge shout out to Candice. Thank you so much for doing this for me. See you guys next time on Chevy_Talks. Bye, y'all.